2 by 2 here. We've got them off of turn 4. All the cash on the line to the door. Tech start zone. Legends are green at Anderson. Oh, big contact. Turn 1. Multiple cars going to go around. The Linder Machinery caution flag is going to fly here early. Ryan Zima going to get turned. Believe some contact from Andrew Brown in that 3 car. Those two going to go around here early. The rest of the field just stacking and packing, trying to avoid. And all of a sudden, not much you can do there. Andrew Brown out of the car here early. Got to be frustrated to be out this early in this big of a race. Looking on the other side of the race car, going to try to analyze this situation, but the helmet and gloves continue to go off. Brown nailed down the hill, pointing at somebody, not sure what the case is. Anger out of the driver of the 3 car, frustration there in turns 1 and 2. Unfortunately for the 3 and the 4, looks like their nights will be complete. A.J. Nichols, that car still stalled down low in the 33. Not sure if he doesn't have the power to get it turned back around. Don't see any damage on the 33 machine. I believe Nichols will be okay. Off of turn number 4 to the door. Tech start zone. They're bright and shining under the lights. We're back green. Seven machine able to close off that hard-charging Sam Butler car. The 81, Danny Chisholm from Nova Scotia, leading this feature field, able to clear through turn 1, 2, through 3, and 4. 1 lap now in the books. These drivers know they've got to log laps, but you've also got to get track position here early. First 5 or 6 make it 7, 8. Now single file just inside of the top 10. You see a couple of cars battling. Bumper to bumper, these cars go. Right now, a balancing act. You don't want to use your stuff up too quickly. As a driver, you don't want to wear yourself out too early. Top 5 have slowly started to drift away just a bit. You got to wonder, using these bumpers, can you get any kind of draft, any kind of momentum, using each other to collect laps away here? Oh, caution going to come out here right in front of us. The 4 machine going to spin. Caution, flag it away. Believe that may be the 4NH of Thomas Everson. Then the 5 car also, believe that may be Corey Parham, pulls down to the pit lane. The 24 machine also down there. Michael Bivens from Heward, North Carolina, rather. One car drifting back, the 16 machine of Samuel Macedo. Not the start he was looking for, but we're side by side for the race lead. 3 wide for the lead down the front stretch for a moment. Mitchell Tom. Oh, carnage on the front stretch. Multiple cars involved. Oh, my. The 89 involved, the 12, the 97. Folks, if you are not track personnel, get off the racetrack. We need people to back off that pit wall. If you are not track personnel, do not get on the racetrack. By the look of it here, folks, if you look at the cars that are left over in turn 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we're down to almost half the field here. Not what you want to see here early. I'm assuming some teams are going to try to fix some damages if they can, but I'm not sure how promising that'll be for these drivers. Here comes the field through the door tech. Restart zone. Bumper to bumper they go. Further back, A.J. Nichols tried to make something happen on the outside. Had to check up. Here comes Mitchell Thompson to the outside. That T55. Thompson trying to be the first driver to make that outside lane work. Sam Butler down to the low side of the 81 machine. Race leader Chisholm still holding these cars back top four. Bumper to bumper, beating and banging. The 27 get a dive underneath the 55 of Thompson. Thompson in that black 55. Nick Bulkley in that orange number 27 machine trying to make the pass. He's underneath Thompson for the time being. Those two still run side by side. Your two leaders looking like they're trying to get a battle of brewing up front. Third place, Thompson still on the outside, still trying to get the spot. Battles all through this field. You see A.J. Nichols on the top side of the 24 of Blake Ellams. It is a hornet's nest, third on back. Thompson and Bulkley have traded lines on the racetrack. Now Thompson down low, Bulkley up to the high spot. Bulkley in that orange, number 27. Mitchell Thompson, one of the local favorites here week in and week out. One of the best to get it done here at Anderson. He's in that black 55 with the red numbers. That battle for the third spot. Great view here of the front stretch. Love that shot there. You see the field roaring past the start-finish line. 10 laps down, 30 to go here for the U.S. Legends cars. Field starting to finally get single file, get some laps clicked away. A long time left in this race. $3,000 on the line. Battle for the race lead. Butler's remain about a car length and a half to two. Off race leader of Chisholm. Chisholm trying to take the money back to Nova Scotia, north of the border. Here comes Butler. Butler thought about it, couldn't quite get there. The 81 has the speed. Big run off of turn two. Sam Butler going to dip down to the low side. Turn three, looking for the lead. Couldn't quite get there. Going to try to save pace. Knows he has a lot of time to get the job done. 13 laps in the books, 27 to go. Butler seems to be a tick faster, but having to use that patience. We've seen Butler go to victory lane here before at Anderson Motor Speedway. He has what it takes to go to call to Malalt victory lane, but right now has to get through Danny Chisholm in the 7. Lap traffic could be a factor here in the coming laps. Eric Ganesh be the first driver they run into with the 2X. The 7 machine of Chisholm maintains a car length gap. He has led every lap thus far, has survived the opening race restarts. Now lap traffic. Manesh going to be the first one they encounter. Does the 2X give the leaders a break right there? He doesn't. Splits him, but the 7 goes up high. Butler goes down low, tries to get there, can't use him as a pick. Now going to be a while before they get to the 0-2 machine of Salvador Jimenez. Jimenez, a veteran here at Anderson, all over the bumper. Battle for the lead in turn 3. Chisholm trying to make the rear bumper wide as Sam Butler tries to make it as narrow as possible and get around your race leader. Fantastic battle between the top two. Finally, some laps in the books. One car going to dip down to the pit lane. Just a couple of feet separating your race leaders. Butler with a run. He dips the nose. Thinks about it. Tucks back in. Halfway this time by halfway. 20 down, 20 to go. Butler looking for the lead into turn 1. Butler seems to be oh so close. Has to be licking his chops. He can nearly taste the lead. Salvador Jimenez, the lapped car. Jimenez goes up the hill, gives these leaders the preferred lane. First half of this event has been all Chisholm in the 7. He has led every single lap thus far, but Sam Butler may be the quickest car on track. He has stayed just a couple of feet behind that 7 this entire run. He's poked the nose a couple of times. Hasn't had the run he has needed to get that top spot, but he is not going away. He remains in the back pocket of the 7. The 7 gets loose there. 81 not able to capitalize. You got to wonder, too, the more laps they run, this rubber is going to feel worse and worse. It's going to continue to wear. Now, these cars not as heavy as something that's sort of a big stock car or late model, but you still always have to balance a little bit of tire management. Biggest thing for these drivers is also managing their patience. You don't want to do it. Here comes Butler to the lead. Turn 3, Butler made a big move, dove inside, but here comes Chisholm back down to the low side. The 81 car to the top spot. Chisholm right down there on the bumper. Now Butler starts to separate half a car length. Chisholm dives into turn 3. Can't quite get to the bumper. It'll be 15 to go this time across the racing stripe. Caution flag onto the speedway. Turn 1. The 12 machine going to go around. I believe that is Jackson Burnett. He will spin in turn number 1, and that will draw the Linder Machinery caution flag here for the U.S. Legends. Right now, your top 3. Mitchell Thompson still sits inside of the top 5, along with the 62 of Dylan Bojanavani. Green flag into the air. The 62 thought about it. Couldn't quite get the position. Beating and banging. A couple of cars jockeying for position as well. Butler able to separate just a bit from your race lead. Chisholm got to be thinking, what can he do in that 7 car? 15 laps remain for the U.S. Legends. Turn 2, Blake Helms in the 24 going to go around. Helms goes for a spin by himself. Not sure if maybe a tire going down or what's going on. You don't normally see that, but Helms. Alex Payne in the 10 machine. He's drifting further back. Really expect a little bit more speed out of that 10 car here tonight, but has not quite had it. Such a competitive field here tonight for that $3,000. Payton now having to go to the inside. Perhaps they're seeing an issue on that 10 car. Oh, that rear bumper is dragging. That is part of the problem. You see right there, that bumper needs to be attached correctly. They're feverishly going to be working on that NOS energy drink on the back of that 10 car. 15 laps to go, 3,000 on the line. Sam Butler out of Taylorsville, North Carolina, going to lead the U.S. Legends field back to green. Bumper to bumper there, marching to turns 1 and 2. Everyone able to get through 1 and 2 cleanly. Single file, they go. Just trying to click off these final laps, but drivers know this is the time to pounce. If you're going to work your way up front, you better start making moves now. Sam Butler in the 81-year leader. Danny Chisholm in that 7 machine draws up close to the bumper. Butler had to finesse his way around that 7 machine. Hasn't looked back since, but the 7 car of Danny Chisholm all the way from Nova Scotia, north of the border. He didn't come here to finish second. Uses the bumper there. Turn 4. Has a shot at it. Couldn't quite get there. You got to think there's a couple more bullets left in the chamber for the 7. How aggressive does that driver get? He's traveled a long way to Anderson, South Carolina. He'd love to take that $3,000 back with him. All in the back pocket. He is a pester. He has the nose there. They're side by side for the lead. Chisholm back to the lead. Here comes Butler. Those two mixing and matching the top spot. Nick Bulkley in that orange 27. Can he join the battle? Mitchell Thompson, he rides fourth. One of the local fan favorites. Top 2 continue to be bumper to bumper. They're pestering each other. They're not going to give an inch. They're not going to let one of them walk away. It was 10 to go that time. Through 3 and 4. Chisholm, now your leader, but they have role reversal. Butler the one who's not fading away. Sam Butler, earlier this season, we saw a little bit of contact at one of our local events. Driver has tried to manage his patience ever since. But tonight, all the marbles on the line. $3,000, one of the biggest paydays of the season for the Legends cars. Can he dig down deep, find that patience? It was 8 to go that time. The 7 car went wide, able to still manage the lead. Down the back stretch into turn 3. All eyes are on your race leaders. You could put a blanket between your top 2 right now. Chisholm separates by a couple of car lengths now into turn number 3. The biggest lead he may have had all evening long. Butler reels himself right back there. First and second have broken away by about 10 car lengths over third and fourth. It'll be 5 to go this time by for the Legends cars. Butler peeks down to the inside, thought better of it, didn't have it. 7 leaves in the lane. These drivers, they've been respectful here all evening long. Do they continue that, or does it all get thrown out of the window with $3,000 calling your name? 4 to go that time. The 7 slides, caution flag is out. Here they come, Danny Chisholm, Sam Butler, green flag. Everybody taking care of each other for the moment, down in 1 and 2. This could be the final restart of the night. Into turns 3 and 4, Danny Chisholm. He's been, in theory, the best car of the night, but Butler's been right there with him, 1A and 1B. And right now, they're first and second with just 3 laps away. A couple of cars make contact down the front. Everyone stays clean. Coming to 2 to go this time by Chisholm. Maintains about a car length gap over second place. Pulls it that time. Biggest lead of the night for Chisholm there. Can Butler make it up? It was 2 to go that time. Make it a lap and a half down the backstretch. Chisholm may have saved his best for last. Butler not close right now. White flag into the air. Danny Chisholm fastest in qualifying. Had to manage losing the lead here early. Got it back late. And that 7 car roars into turn number 3 for the final time from north of the border. But he's going to come down south. Danny Chisholm, $3,000. Richard Anderson Motor Speedway. Couple of cars get together to cross the stripe. Looks like everyone will be A-OK, though cars both rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Danny Chisholm! And I'll tell you what an incredible night, what an incredible race. Holding off to Mr. Butler, getting first place. I tell you what an incredible driving. Put your hat on. Yes, sir. All right, Danny, tell me about it.
Yeah, it was a really, really tight race between me and Sam. He's a great race car driver, and it was definitely on edge the whole time. I was pretty nervous for most of it. We were just fighting a really, really free car, so I couldn't stay low, couldn't keep it down to the bottom on the exit of the corner, and he just kept working me, and we had a great battle, and it ended up that last little caution I think saved me, because after a few laps we just heated up the rear tires and I was too free. So it felt good to get that last caution, kind of settle the car out and see if we can finish it.
You got anybody you want to thank tonight?
All right, well, I got to thank Zach Miller and Davis Rochester for all they do. This thing was a pretty good piece. All things considered, the 2 MPM cars finished 1-2, so, I mean, can't complain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it, Mr. Danny Chisholm!